Hi and welcome to another UK scale and crawler video. Right, I'm talking cheap rigs to get into this, to start getting into scaling, rock crawling, etc. You can't get much cheaper than a Matek Scout, or I think in the US it's a Red Cat Rock Slide. They're the same rig. Started the other day from a brother-in-law. He was only 15, just couldn't get mine off him, so I thought, sod it, he needs one. So I started out just scouring through the internet, and one popped up on our Facebook page. It was just literally just ad like up as a set of Matek Scout axles. Went up, drove up from Nottingham to Rochdale, not too far. Picked them up, and it's come with, if I can find it, this custom chassis. Not a bad bit of kit, nice heavy duty thing. Not work, unfortunately. It needs these removing, flipping sideways for the shocks. As you can see, I don't think it's ever been run as a rig all together anyway. Right, we'll get rid of that. And same as I say, I literally started out with a set of TVPs and a set of axles. That is it. And this is what it's ended up like. Same as I say, it didn't come with any gearbox. It come with a set of 2-2 wheels. Don't like 2-2 wheels, personal preference. Just don't like them. Picked up a SCX10 gearbox for 20-30 quid. The motor come with the box. It's got an axial AE2 speed controller. Yet again, 20-30 quid. It is really that cheap to start building them. I mean, for a stock ready to run Scout, they are 120 quid, which is not a lot of money, to be fair. When you compare it to an SCX10, which is 250 for the kit, 320 to 350 for an RCR new. They're not really dropping price when you look through eBay or other sites. They just don't seem to drop in price, seem to hold the value pretty well. As an out-of-the-box sort of rig, they're quite capable. There are modifications to do to them if you want to make it a rock crawler. Obviously, overdrive, underdrive the diffs, things like that, but I don't like shafties for crawling. But yeah, it is really that easy to do. I mean, there's still modifications to be done to that. I mean, it has got the Axial HD lockers in the diffs. As I say, it's got the SCX10 gearbox. The body I just had lying around. The radio gear is borrowed off for a friend for the time being until I've got a bit of spare cash to get him a radio. But you know, 45 quid for the axles, 20 quid for the gearbox, 20 quid for the 30 quid for the ESC. A set of 1.9s I had lying around. It soon adds up. If you want to build one, then do so. I advise it. It gives you more of an in-depth thing. If you're new to it, it gives you a more in-depth sort of view of what you can do to them. I have to set it up. And the key thing is, go out and play with it. This is as much as I can tell you. Break it, fix it, take it out, repeat. I've done that much to my SCX10 now. I can't tell you how many times it's broke and how many times I've upgraded it, and that part's broke. And I do put my SCX through hell. I will openly admit that, but it is what it is. But if you don't have fun with them, what's the point in it? But my key thing is, you can get into this hobby cheap, really cheap. It's just what you want. I mean, some people will say that the Matek's not that capable, it's not made out of the best stuff. It's not made out of the best stuff, but that's what eBay's for. I mean, it's just one of them things. The only other things I've done to it is shorten the shocks. Just a bit of, well, anything that's lying around really. Bit of tube. Just slide over the shock shaft on the inside. Makes them a bit smaller, because they are a damn sight longer than anything you'd use on, on a normal crawler. But yeah, it is really cheap to get into. I mean, I mean, you can pick lipos up off of eBay for 20 quid, and servos, I think Hobby King are doing a 13 kilogram Turnigy servo for around them between 10 and 20 quid. So it is that easy to do. Anyway, enough of me babbling on. I hope this has helped or give you an insight into it a little bit more, and yeah, we'll see what else happens with it, and you'll see it on up and coming videos and how it progresses. So thank you very much.